Man, I hate how stiff dress pants can be, okay? But I'm also not trying to wear sweats all the time. I'm a father. I'm grown. I need to be somewhat presentable, okay? And that's why I F with Birdsdogs, alright? They got these pants, bro. Imagine like a Lululemon situation where it's like, okay, those are quality, but they also look nice, okay? Birdsdogs got the pants, they got shorts, and I love this classic quarter zip. It's comfortable, it's gray, I can layer it up with other things. It's not so thick that I can't layer it up. I love it, okay? So, for a limited time, our listeners get a free hat with any order when you use code DUDES at birddogs.com. Get their best-selling hat completely free when you use code DUDES at birddogs.com. Support our show and let them know we sent you. Comfort plus fit plus versatility with Bird Dogs.
Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods.
That's actually really fucking good.
Hey, David, so I have a present for you.
Present?
Well, this company sent me these backpacks. They're called the Daddy-O backpacks, okay? And they're backpacks specifically for parents. And, I'm giving them an extra shout out. They paid me to do an IG story shout out, but not the podcast shout out. But here we go. There's these patches here for mommy or daddy.
Wow.
And these are actually dope. They sent one for me and one for you. Chia was like, this is really cool because, it has little compartments for like baby bottles, and it has, insulation for like, snacks and shit like that. And I'm pretty sure
It's just my food.
yeah, right? You just use it to come eat with me. Let me get it on the story. Here we go.
I mean, honestly, if I just take off the mommy, daddy, and daddy-o stuff, it's just a really cool backpack.
David, so I have a special backpack here for you from Daddy-O Bags. It is a special parent backpack. It has all these little special compartments for the titty milk, for snacks, fucking cooler type vibes for all the things. So yeah, dog, congrats on your child. And wow, there you go. Gling gling.
That's a Thai bling bling right there.
Gling gling. You know what's crazy? So my cousin, speaking of Thai sound effects, this is so funny. Now, okay, if you were to do a knife sound effect and like a stabbing sound effect, what noise would you make with your mouth?
Shing, shing.
Yes. My cousin, Tawny, she's so funny. She was, when I was just beginning to go to college, she moved in with us, and then she eventually ended up she was going to Cal State Long Beach with me. She was doing the foreign, she was an international student. But she's so funny, right? And she one day did, pretended like she was stabbing me with something, and she went, is. I guess that's the Thai stab, is.
Is she a Street Fighter character?
Bro, she's so funny. And I learned from her that there's
I never heard that noise for stabbing before.
there's a Thai equivalent of a womp womp, okay?
Oh my God, tell me this.
Something would happen, my mom would say something to me that was annoying, or that just was annoying, and my cousin would be in the background, and she would go, down.
Yo, that's not what I expected at all.
Isn't that great? Down.
Thai words are so funny. They're so goofy, dude.
Down.
Yo. You should have told me this years ago, because that's the only thing I'm doing when somebody fucks up the vibe, dude.
Down. And it makes sense though, right? You've never heard that noise, but it's accurate. Oh shit, man. Fucking just got into a little fender bender on the freeway. Down.
Nobody's gonna understand what the fuck that is. They're just gonna look at me like a crazy person, as if we're a random Thai person. And they're like, yeah,
Or you go to Thailand and you do it, and they're like, what the fuck? What is that, dude?
It's just her cousin.
Like, this fool's been hanging out with crazy Tawny.
They know her in Thailand. You know Tawny? She said it's the Thai thing. No, that's not her thing, dude.
That's just a Tawny thing, dog. Yeah, I ordered some food because I know you're a keto boy.
My face hurts.
I was very much in the mood for a steak. Okay?
Steak.
And apparently, I've been so cold at the house lately, dog. I'm cold all the time. Like, Chia used to be the cold girl. Pero now, bro, I be in that motherfucker freezing. Toes cold.
You're living my life right now.
Really?
It's so fucking cold in the house where my toes hurt, my fingers hurt.
Yeah.
And then finally, my father and mother-in-law came over and they could finally agree. They're like, yeah, it's really cold. I was like, okay. I thought it was just me.
Yeah.
And she goes, it's not cold. I'm literally sweating. But I'm like, yeah, this is because your pregnancy thing. But it's like, listen, for the rest of us, I can see my breath in here, dude. It's so fucking cold, man.
Chia used to be the cold one in the relationship. I don't know what happened. But now I'm fucking cold and I feel like a bitch. Or I feel old and I feel like a bitch, dog. But like I'm constantly cold. And my trainer was like, what? Have you not been eating beef? Because of the iron, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have been taking a back seat to beef. Well, I've been putting beef in the back seat because of the cholesterol. I'm like, I've been eating a lot less beef than I used to. Maybe that's it. You know what I'm saying? So let's fucking beef out right now, dog.
Dude, we had some beef burgers
We
earlier.
sure the fuck did, homie. So, have you ever had Lala's Argentinian grill?
Shout out to Lala's, man. That was my first Argentinian spot I ever went to. Super cool ambiance in there. You can see the fire roaring in the back. A little pricey, but it's just like a classic staple in LA.
Yeah, Lala's another one of these, like, not like, it's like a known LA chain. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you go to the club and you leave and you want to do a little more than a street dog or Tam's Burgers, you're like, let's go to Lala's. And it's a very, like, kind of Hollywood. Is this my steak? What is this? What the fuck is this stuff?
Damn. I was gonna make the Thai sound again, but I can't do it.
Down.
Down. This is my steak. Down.
Oh, okay, that is my steak. Okay, and it's just one of those spots that everyone kind of knows about, you know, if you're out here. So I ordered a steak, I ordered some broccoli, and I ordered some shrimp.
Broccoli.
And I ordered the steak and a side of chimichurri sauce.
Yes. Very keto friendly.
Yeah. So you know, because you're such a healthy boy. Lots of bread. How much longer are you on the keto shit? Because I have a scheduled. We got to get back to shooting when foodie calls because I started uploading a new show on my channel and nobody fucking watches. No one cares.
Like I'm not.
So stupid. I was like, let me be everyone's like, yo, we need some, you know, we're having some new content, dude. I fucking invested, paid money to do a fun freestyle show, and no one watches it.
God. Bet you if we put it to a short, it would have fucking popped off.
Nope.
Only shorts.
Nope. The short's very shitty as well.
Well, guys, that wraps up this episode. They're like, you're a podcaster. Stick to that, guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
When the original complaint was stop doing podcasts so much.
Now it's like, no, I mean, but that's a big part of it too. My algorithm, people have been, you know, just used to clicking on my podcasts, plural, for the past 3 to 5 years without other content. That now if a video is not like 45 minutes to an hour long, I think my algorithm is fucked.
Same here.
No one sees it.
You know, it is what it is, man. We've evolved into a different creature, but sometimes you just gotta do things for the soul.
I love the, okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you haven't seen it in your subscriptions for whatever reason, I have a show called Spitfire that I started uploading. It's like Hot Ones, but that's hip hop. It's like a hip hop version of Hot Ones. I invited my rapper homies to come on, eat some spicy noodles, and then I make them rap, and it's a super fun time. So watch it, god damn it!
Yeah, he says the N-word so much for you guys, all right? He says it constantly.
Nalgas.
Nalgas.
Robyn Couch, sorry, I know I said we didn't need utensils, but can we have some utensils, please?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I ordered some mushrooms as well. Do you like mushrooms, David? So
I love mushrooms. I was actually going to make a cream of mushroom soup tomorrow because it's very keto friendly and it's delicious.
Thank you, Robyn.
All of this.
Thank you.
Wow.
Can I have a napkin too? I'm all out of I used all your paper towels, but
Let me go on a quick adventure.
okay, it's okay. We can just chat.
We go. Wow.
So yeah, David, show.
let's dish out the food.
You ever had steak before?
What is that? What are you talking about, dude?
You know, did you know that when you were younger, you didn't really like steak? You didn't really like beef.
Before we go to that, there's a video this fool sent me that fucking killed me. This is a guy at like a gas station coming up to another dude. And you can tell this guy's on the spectrum, but he just says, I love you. And he wants him to say, I love you back. Dude, that video,
Oh my God.
That video
I know.
was so funny and hard to watch.
I know, so awkward. Okay, so it's a dude recording a gas station employee. And this gas station employee, I don't know, he has long hair, very awkward. I think from context clues, you can tell like he's probably gay. And like, so the black dude's he's like, hey man, he's like, yo, I love you. I just want you to know I love you. And the gas station worker's like, I don't even tell my dad that I love him. I don't even say that. And the dude behind the camera's like, I know, but I want to let you know, man. I'm trying to be positive. He's like, I love you. It's like, okay.
You could literally see the nuts and bolts fly out from this guy.
Yes, dog.
He's malfunctioning.
He's short circuiting. He's
I
like,
don't know what to do. I've never seen a human being react like that.
it's actually kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's because
He goes, I don't even say that to my own parents. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, guy.
yeah, and he kept like, he could not even say it just to get the dude out of his face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He was hurting himself.
yeah, bro, here, have some shrimp. It's really good. Kind of tastes just like shrimp scampi, you know, garlic. I had a homie in high school who his parents never said I love you. And then when we were kind of like, you know, just fucking around, you know, I was like, hey, I love you, dog. I love you. And he gets very, at first, his laugh, he kind of uncomfortably laughs. He's like, hi, shut the fuck up, right? But I think because he had never heard it before, like, he liked it. And then after that, for a long time, and still to this day, before he ends like a phone call, he'll always be like, hey, I love you, dog. And I'm like, oh, I love you too, bro. And he's big on that now, because I think he never heard it growing up.
On that ride home, he was crying for sure.
Yeah, he's like,
What do you mean? What do you mean you love me?
Tim loves me. And then we kissed. And then I was like, oh, not like that, dog. But I'm like, okay, but cool, fine. I'll help you heal, bro.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. Oh, dude, you just did something for him that nobody else could do.
I know. Thank you. All right, David, so we don't have knives, so we're just going to have to pick this shit up and bite it, all right?
Dude, just rip it with your bare hands like a man, dude.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
And guess what? I just sanitized.
Dude.
So, yeah.
I don't even care if you didn't sanitize or not.
Okay, cool. Let's fucking do it.
Oh, yeah, like a fucking real man. Wow.
Ooh, baby. Sweet mama.
Hey, that's kind of hot, bro.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you choose the half, though.
I don't care which half, dude.
Okay, well, then here, take this one.
Yeah, just fucking slap it on there.
You big stupid idiot.
All right, dude. Give me some chimichurri, you useless slut. You filthy vagabond.
A vagabond.
Whoa, chimichurri.
Oh, man. Okay, let me ask you this. When did you have your first bougie, expensive steak?
And we're not talking about Red Lobster. We're not talking about...
Nah, like a real bougie steakhouse. Because I was, you know, for me, steak night was like, you know, Black Angus. That was like, oh, we got a fancy steak going on. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, I can't remember, but I think my first bougie fancy thing was one I made myself.
Really?
Oh, I grilled it up. I did all that whole fancy shit. I made, you know, the whole butter and rosemary, garlic shit that everybody does when they first try to make a fancy steak. Mm-hmm. And that's like my first experience with it. But then it was probably a steakhouse out in Vegas. I can't remember the name. But that's when I was like, it was the first time I had dry aged steak. And shit was like, oh, this is different. Like, I first didn't like it because it's kind of funky tasting.
Right.
And then I started liking it because I was like, oh, it makes you want to eat more of it. And it was super tender. And I was kind of stuck on dry age for a bit until I saw the price. I was like, oh shit, this is hell expensive.
I know. For me, I think, you know, when I first started realizing how much different like a dry aged or like a A5 Wagyu tastes, it's like that was really like, I'm about to treat myself. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm about to spend $300 on a tiny piece of steak, but it's so good, you know? I feel like, you know, dog, now you see fucking everything is Wagyu for some reason.
You know what? Hey, here's my take on Wagyu, right? I actually don't want Wagyu every fucking day.
Right.
I actually don't want it most of the time. I just want a good amount of steak with a decent amount of, I can have more of it. Like Wagyu, I don't know who's eating like fucking a pound of Wagyu. Like that's wild to me, right? So I remember when I went to Japan and you get like this 4-ounce steak of Wagyu, which, you know, is cheap. It's like $20. Over here, it would be like $80.
Right.
I ate it. I was like, 4 ounces, that's it. I remember I was halfway through it. I was like, damn, it just tastes like there's fat in my mouth. I'm like, oh, I get it. Like, this is actually a pretty decent portion for Wagyu. It makes sense.
Or like, I mean, yeah, you have to be down with the texture of it. Rick did not fuck with it. He doesn't like that fatty texture. I love it. But I don't need like a Wagyu hot dog.
Yes.
Or like a Wagyu fucking like burger even. Because I think once you break down the texture of it,
Pointless.
It's pointless. It just tastes like regular beef. You know what I'm saying? Just give me the steak, man. Just give me the steak, dog.
It's like when I, like sometimes too, like you guys start cooking and I'll give you guys a great example, right? Like you're cooking something like a beef stew and then you go, I'm gonna put Wagyu beef in it. It doesn't matter because you're cooking it for so long, it's gonna be tender either way. And then you have to remove all that fat from the soup. So you're just left with cooked beef. So,
Right.
you know, just find good quality beef, not Wagyu. And like the application matters a lot, right? I think for us, like, you know, you get kind of caught up in the whole thing of like, oh, I'm eating Wagyu, you know? So you just kind of don't realize like, oh, it doesn't have to be that all the time. And sometimes it's actually not even that good, you know? Just get elevated sometimes, bro.
I think one time I got put onto for a steak. If you don't really like the how fatty and soft a like A5 situation can feel, there's like something called, it's either a Pittsburgh sear or a Pennsylvania sear, where it's like they keep the medium rareness of it, but it's just like the top and bottom are a little crispier the way they do it. You know what I'm saying? So you get that like a little extra crisp on the sides of it, but you know it still keeps the you know the soft, chewy texture of the rareness.
Like one of the things I really enjoy is like, I don't go to steakhouses a lot to order steak, right?
Weirdo.
Because I can make steak myself. It's not even just like the cheapness factor. I can make it exactly how I want it. And I have this Brio grill outside. It raises up and down. I put hardwood charcoal in it.
It's so cool.
And it's so fucking good. You know what I mean? And then, but the reason why I go to a steakhouse though is all the accoutrements, right? Because I'm just cooking the steak and eating with some kimchi.
Right.
But they got the mashed potatoes. They got the béarnaise sauce. They got the steak, in-house made steak sauce, the mac. That's what I go for. So arguably, I'll get a smaller piece of steak, but I want the delicious sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Lowry's, the prime rib. I'm making a big prime rib at my house.
My guy, I almost ordered a prime rib today, but it wasn't available.
That'd been overkill.
I know.
That would have been fucking overkill.
Yo, there used to be a have you ever been to the Stinking Rose?
No.
So I don't know if it's still open, probably, but there's a restaurant in Hollywood. It's called the Stinking Rose, and it is a super garlic forward restaurant where everything is very garlic. You walk in there, you're like, yo, it's garlic in here. You know what I'm saying? Everything is very garlic infused. They have garlic ice cream if you want it, and they had a surf and turf that was, instead of steak and lobster, it was steak and crab. So you could get either the half crab or the full crab with their like garlicky sauce, and you just sit there, break it open. Fucking bomb, dog. So good, brother.
Sometimes too. Oh man, Dungeness crab, my shit. There's this freshwater prawn in Thailand that is fucking expensive. I didn't realize that it's also just expensive in general, even in Thai baht. So one of the things that I watch now with the kid was on, it's like very peaceful stuff. I don't watch like super flashy things, all the stuff I want to watch.
Yeah.
Well, he's not looking at the TV, but even then the flashes bother him because he's trying to like chill out and relax. So I've been watching a lot of Asian street food shit, which you guys will hear after this break.
Hey man, y'all know I'm a father now, so I like to be comfortable, but I also want to still be fashionable, all right? That's why I F with today's sponsor, Birdsdogs, okay? They got comfort and fashion balanced all in one at the same damn time. Okay, look, now they got these classic quarter zips, which are so comfortable, but they still like give me the vibe of, okay, I actually care about what I'm putting on today, you know what I'm saying? But I still get to feel casual, okay? It's so soft, I love it, I wear it all the time. And not only that, they got these pants that are fire. Look, I would live in sweats all day, but since I'm trying to be a little bit presentable, these bird dog pants are great. Comfortable, but they still kind of give you the look of like, oh, okay, he's looking a little dressed up, all right? Now, for a limited time, our listeners get a free hat with any order when you use code DUDES at birddogs.com. Get their best-selling hat completely free when you use code DUDES at birddogs.com. Support our show and let them know that we sent you, baby. Comfort plus fit plus versatility. Bird Dog, son! Like I said, for a limited time, our listeners get a free hat with any order when you use code DUDES at birddogs.com. Get their best-selling hat completely free when you use code DUDES at birddogs.com.
After I'm done laughing at the Indian street food stuff, I go to like Japan or Thailand, right? And there are these freshwater prawns out in Thailand that apparently are fucking expensive.
And so they're big.
They're fucking lobster size.
Yeah.
But the price, because when you look at, produce or like seafood or meat out in Asia, you expect it to be so cheap it blows your mind, right?
Yeah.
But then when I saw the price, I was like, oh, maybe these guys are getting gypped or whatever, because people are writing in the comments. But there's people in Thailand is translating, and it's like, no, that's actually the price of these prawns are fucking expensive. Even for it was like $20-something per prawn.
Oh shit!
I was like, damn, then how much would that shit be in the States?
20 American dollars?
Yeah, American like translated over.
Oh, fuck,
or
yeah.
converted over. And then I saw I went to a website where you could get it shipped over iced. It was like $110 per each prawn.
Really?
I was fucking shocked, dude. So, but that shit's like literally this fucking big.
Yeah,
Like,
they're so good.
Like one will fill you up.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to eat that so bad.
You ever had blood clams?
I've never had it, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
Are they hella good?
They're good, but they say it's like there's risks to it, something, I forget what potential you could get exposed to, like what chemical or whatever the fuck. They're bomb though.
Really?
I like some blood clams, bro. We go to my like mom's house or my dad's house in Thailand, whip them shits up with that little that little Thai seafood sauce, like my mom's sauce, put that shit on there. But you open it up, it's a little jarring. They're literally like bright red.
Let me ask you something.
What's up?
You go to India.
Yeah?
Are you going to eat the food?
Yeah.
Like that one famous guy that he's like always irritated and shit. He's like sitting cross-legged and you just see him dump the shit on and he fucking gives it and he grabs it hand. And,
Look, as long as he doesn't like touch his asshole right before touching the food, I'ma eat that shit to get a full, authentic experience.
There was a food influencer that went there to do it.
Yeah.
He ended up in the hospital for like a week.
What?
Yeah, he was like in fucking pain. dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
And so we have a buddy, he, dancer buddy.
Yeah.
They, India, they love dance. And so they would have him and his crew fly out to India. He said the one time he went, he said it is so fucking crazy over there. Like he was shocked at like how impoverished certain areas are. And I'm pretty sure there are also nice places, right?
Yeah.
But he was kind of shook. He goes, I went there 4 times just because they're paying us good money. But every time we went there, I had food poisoning. So I just knew that every time I go there, something is going to fuck me up because I'm not going to just eat the hotel food, right? He goes, I want to try other stuff.
You try the real shit, yeah.
So he's hoping that he would develop like, gut bacteria or biome. He goes, nope.
Really?
Every time I got sick as fuck. But he was like, it was kind of hard because it's like, you don't want to just stay in the hotel all day.
Yeah.
So let me go out and explore. But he was
Yeah.
like, dude, like the hard part for him was like he would watch a lot of kids would come up and beg for money. He goes, that was hard for me to be around, man. That's just rough. Like little kids. But then he said he hardened up a little bit because a few of them tried to jack him.
Oh, God.
He's like, fuck these fucking kids, dude.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I don't know. Like, I definitely would want to go and get the most. I would risk the diarrhea risk. I just would want to make sure I have the most authentic Indian shit. There was this. Oh, bro. Speaking of influencer eating, would you ever do the raw chicken in Japan?
I did.
You did?
It's very whatever.
It didn't make you sick?
No.
Oh, tell me about it.
So they did, it was a yakitori spot, right?
Okay.
So they had their jidori chicken, which is their like heritage breed chicken. And they, on the yakitori, they grilled on a binchotan with the charcoal.
Yeah.
And it was sliced, just charred on the outside, hard sear, sliced like sashimi, like tuna. And there was like ponzu on the bottom and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Ate it, and I was like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it just tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
So when you cook it, the texture changes, and they impart it with a bunch of different flavors. It just tastes better. So when I had it, I had one slice. I didn't care for it. I didn't get sick.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was actually kind of shocking for me. I didn't get sick.
Oh man.
I don't know why I did it. Because I didn't record the content either. I was just curious.
Yeah. I was curious until I saw a TikTok where like a group of like 4 friends went and they're like, yeah, all right, so we're in Japan. We're going to try this chicken sashimi. And one guy was going in. He's like, oh, I think I like it. Literally everybody was like in the hospital for food poisoning. Like puking, diarrhea for like a week. And I'm like, all right, maybe this is not the move.
I was fine. My buddy ate the whale sashimi over there. I had whale sashimi too.
What?
It's not that good. It tastes, well, let me not say that. For people who like it, you probably like irony, bloody tasting things.
Okay.
Because like you're not really like draining the blood from the animal, I don't think.
Yeah.
So it's all in the muscle. So it tastes like iron, and I didn't like it. My buddy who ate it got sick. I was fine.
Interesting.
The raw chicken, I was also fine. And I also ate horse over there, which was fucking delicious.
That's what I've heard.
I crave that shit. Like
Really?
it's really that good.
Sashimi horse?
I had it done sashimi wise, like tartar wise. I had it was like face fat of the horse, like from the bridge of the nose.
Oh, like a cabeza taco.
Kind of some shit like that, and it was actually raw.
Dang.
But I didn't know what I was eating. I thought it was cow.
Right.
Until afterwards we were done eating, and then we looked over at the diagram, and I was like, "Damn, the fucking Japanese cows are really skinny."
Oh yeah. You went to the JK guys. Yeah.
and then we were all like,
story.
"Oh shit, we're already here, so fuck it, let's just eat it." Fucking delicious.
Wow. Yeah, I would like to try the whale. I don't mind irony, bloody, because I like liver and shit like that. I don't mind like organ meat. But after seeing that reel where everybody got food poisoning, I think I'll hard pass on the chicken.
Have you heard of like MukTuk?
Whale.
Yeah, the whale, the beluga whale fat.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that.
I'm down.
That shit is crazy.
How do they eat it though? Like, is it like
raw?
I mean, but like, is it like on, I don't know, on like a piece of toast or something?
No,
or?
you just eat it straight up. And here's the thing too. When they eat it, their like eyes are rolling to the back of their head.
Because it's so good.
It's so good
then
to
how
them.
Can you not try it?
I don't know, but it just looks weird because you're seeing the skin, the layer, and you could tell like the texture is probably a little crunchy. If you guys have had it, if you are like Inuit or you're like from Alaska, let us know what that's like. I want to know like the flavor, because nobody describes the flavor, but they'll have to like put a little cut indentations in it because I think of the texture, but it's just pure fat. I think they're just on keto naturally. That shit crazy, dude.
I like fat. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, I got high cholesterol and shit, but like, I like a good fatty piece of meat. So I'm intrigued and I'm interested and I would love to try it.
Dude, it's so funny. Like I've been on a ketosis and not so bad. Like I'm not as dogmatic as most people, right?
What's that mean?
Like I'm not like a stickler for it all the time. Like it's not my it's not my Labrador, you know what I'm saying? So like, the other day, Bear's parents were over. I was like, I'll get out of ketosis. And I was out of ketosis for a day and I got back into it the next day. So, it is what it is. But
oh, dogmatic, like dogma.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when I eat food now, I'm very like conscious of what I'm eating. Like I don't want it to be like a social thing where if I'm at a social event, nobody has to change what they're serving me. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Right? I hate that type of shit. I do my own thing, right? Don't accommodate for me. Don't do none of that shit. If you don't have food that fits me, I'll bring my own food or I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, but one of the things that I noticed too is like when you start losing the weight, and I think like with keto, the reason why I lose weight is because it's not because like keto is doing something specifically. It's just that how much fat can you eat? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it just gets kind of like ugh.
Yeah.
And you end up and you realize you're full.
Yeah.
Because you're eating stuff that it tastes good, but yeah, I ain't trying to eat all that fat all the time.
Right.
So like I lost like 26 pounds so far.
Wow.
In a matter of like about a year or so. But in the last when I started keto, I was like 217. I'm about 201 pounds right now. So it's
Dang,
like,
what's your goal?
I don't know if I have a weight goal per se, but then it's like a physique goal, right? So I am working out too with it. I am being healthy in other type of aspects too. So I'm not sure if it's just keto because I'm doing everything else too, eating more whole foods, still exercising, all other stuff.
Okay.
But like, it's kind of funny. Like I was out and then a fan saw me. And sometimes people say shit that's so offensive, but they're trying to be nice. And it just makes me laugh so hard. And this girl, she was at a Trader Joe's. And then she saw me, she goes, oh my God. It's like, are you David So? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, I'm a big fan. I've been watching you since I was a kid. And I was like, did you lose a lot of weight? She goes, wow. I was like, wow. He's like, you're actually a really good looking guy. And I looked at her, I was like, you just called me fucking ugly. And she goes, oh my God, that's not what I meant. I'm like, interesting.
Bro.
But that shit maybe we were laughing. I was dying laughing.
I used to get that shit so much.
What is that?
I was in San Diego one time. This was years ago. This girl, this was like, so man, this had to be like early YouTube shit. I just got done doing a show in San Diego, and there was this model, this import model. She was like, she's like, you're so cute in person. I was like, what the fuck do I look like on camera? What does that mean? How is the camera changing it this much? I don't get it. I think maybe too. But maybe I do get it because then I also realized I hadn't learned what my good side was yet, So I was just I didn't care. And I look back now on old videos, I'm like, ew, I let them film me from my left side. I look so black.
I get it too, because like my main goal was to always make people laugh. So looking good wasn't my objective, right? So, I talked about this. I only wore free shirts in the first like few years. It's like a stupid inside joke that I just continued, right? I would choose like terrible angles. Even now when I do videos, like the camera's so close to my face. And so one of my friends asked recently, it's like, dude, you look so ugly. Why do you do that? I was like, because it's a comedy video. I'm not trying to find the best lighting. I'm actually trying to make myself as goofy and weird as possible with like these weird angles type of stuff. It's like, oh, I never thought about that. It's like, yeah, like you always choose like that weird up angle, like this. I'm like, because it just looks stupid. Because if I'm doing this, I'm doing like getting my hair nice and looking good. I don't know if it really makes the video funnier. It probably would still be funny. Yeah. Right? But I don't know. I just kind of stuck with that idea of, if you are the butt of the joke, you have to be the butt of the joke.
Not me, dog. I be trying to be cute. I'm like, oh, did the sun go down? I don't have good lighting. Sorry, can't make the video today.
I'll do it tomorrow. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, looks like your boy needs a little concealer for this video right now. You know what I used to do all the time? If I'm recording a video, maybe not so much anymore now that I'm a father and shit, but if I was recording a video literally straight to camera, I'm not even wearing pants, I would take a shower beforehand.
Wow.
I'd take a shower, brush my teeth, not put on pants, set up a camera, talk to the camera. That was my video. But I was always shower for it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, that's because you have self-respect. And I really do. And so Mariel now is like one of my goals for this year, or just like for continuing forward. And you've seen it now, like I'm wearing pants. And, I'm actually wearing the clothes that I have in the closet. I
was just telling Robyn Couch, she's like, has fatherhood changed him? I'm like, he puts on pants now.
And so like, I'm not a fashionable guy, right? I want that to be very clear. When I see fashion people are different, right? they know how to put on certain bodies. They can mix shit up or whatever. Yeah. I'm a fashion basics guy. And that's like the minimal thing I can do. It needs to be comfortable, look clean. I only have a few color palettes in the bodies, and there's like one color that pops. I love fashion basics. So my problem now is like,
basic ass bitch?
Yeah, I'm a basic ass bitch. Is that I want to be like a good example for the kid, right? No matter whatever aspect it is. So it's like, okay, Mariel, every time in the morning she looks at me, she goes, where are you going? I'm like, this is just my everyday now, right? I'm not meeting somebody up. This is my everyday. So this morning too, she goes, who are you looking good for? I was like, I'm just wearing clothes now.
She's like, did you bathe? Yeah. Are you cheating on me?
Yeah. She goes, why'd you brush your teeth today? Who are you gonna kiss?
Wait a second, you don't look like shit right now. Yeah. What's going on?
Well, somebody smells like soap. But every day so far, she's been like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm just gonna go walk with Ray, my buddy I've been friends with since I was 8.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, whatever, Ray. Yeah, whatever.
I try to be a pretty fashionable guy for the most part. Like I said, up until fatherhood, you get a little tired. Sometimes it's rough, dog. Sweats all day, every day, right? But even when I try to dress nowadays, these goddamn kids and their new big pants, I don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to make it work for me. And, you know, and I see other people, and it's not just a height thing. I feel like, because I'm little, I feel like wearing those new fashionable baggy pants just don't look right on me. But I've seen kids my height that make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like a Kai Cenat, for example. He's in tune with the youth. He's a youth himself.
Yeah.
They be wearing these big ass pants. I can't do it. But the other day, I bought these fucking overalls off a IG ad. And at first, they looked so dumb on me, dog. The overall, it looked stupid, and the pants were all big. But then I put on a sweater over the overall part, and I'm like, wait a second. Your boy can wear what the kids are wearing.
But see, that's the thing, too, about fashion. It's like, you know, people who are fashionable understand, like, bodies very well, right?
Yeah.
They understand what they could rock with. And so, like, I don't even necessarily think, like, you need to wear the oversized stuff. If it don't look good, it don't look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, pero like if these kids see me with my fucking, and I don't even wear quote unquote skinny jeans anymore. They're just like skinny-ish jeans. But the kids see you out in some skinny-ish jeans and they be like, oh, that's an uncle.
Hey, tell those fucking gangsters in Long Beach then, all right? Because they still got them skin-tight jeans
Because
on.
they old.
Yeah.
Because they're old like us, man.
Like, I like fitted jeans. It doesn't matter. It just looks classy. It's a classic body and a classic fit. I'm not talking about the skin tight shit, but the things that's a little more fitted. I have like looser pants as well, but then I also have shorter legs and a longer torso, so it don't look that great. So I actually like wearing, I like crop pants a lot. And Secret Society has a lot of crop pants.
I love my Secret Society pants.
You look good in crop pants. Like, that's where the body's a little, it's not tight, but it's a little looser.
Yeah.
But the crop pants look good on you.
Those Secret Society pants with the little, like the, you know, with the, yeah, like where it kind of, you know, I'm flooding a little bit. I love them shits. I've worn them to death. They're faded now. Y'all need to re-release because
I don't even have them, dude.
it's a struggle, dog. You know, I'm just, look, it's, when you're trying to keep up the charade that you're still a ute, it's difficult to pay attention to the trends. I used to say I would never wear no fucking skinny jeans, dog. I was baggy jeans.
Same here.
Never. And then I've probably told this story in No Chaser before, but I never put on no skinny jeans until I was with my ex. And my ex, she loved like skater boys and skinny jeans.
She
and
said, see you later, boy.
one day, yeah, see you later, boy. She was like, we were at a fucking store in the mall. She was like, try these jeans on, this Old Bay skinny jeans. I put them on. I was like, how's this look? She's like, that's hot.
Changes it.
And from then on, I was like, you know what? You're right. This, because I was wearing smaller shirts, but I was still wearing big ass pants.
Yeah.
So for the first time, I put on some smaller shirts with some skinny jeans. I was like, huh. And then, dog, I got to a point where I was wearing some. Them shits look like leggings on me, dog. There are some episodes of Wild 'N Out where if you look at my jeans, you can see my whole dick and ball outline.
Tim, let me tell you, I also had this phase. But I was fat as fuck. So I looked stupid as hell. But I don't know I'm that fat. And then I saw a photo. I was like, bro, you look like that fucking pug that was standing up on the window. You know what I'm saying? That meme?
Yeah.
It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like, I also like relaxed fit jeans. They're not oversized, but they're relaxed and they kind of can drape over like Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
They can drape over like Jordan ones a little bit too. Cause like your shoe that you wear also kind of dictates the pants that you wear.
For sure.
And then like what I would suggest, I think a lot of people tend to, I mean, I don't really believe in fashion faux pas anymore because everybody just wears whatever the fuck they want. But I would like, if you're gonna wear something a little tighter, wear something looser up top. You wear something tighter up top, wear something looser on the bottom. And it tends to work a lot better for certain body types. It's what I kind of say anyway.
I just wish I could be a girl and just
Have some fat titties and a nice ass.
have cleavage out or ass out. How dope would it be if we could just have like testicle cleavage out? If it was allowed to just have like, to show like just the base of your dick, like super low jeans, like if it was like a fashionable thing, if it was like considered sexy to wear like to have like dick ball cleavage and just wear like, see like the base of your dick and like maybe like half a testicle exposed, I would have my fucking cleavage out, dog.
Yo, I feel so fucking bad. But you know, like sometimes when you just make jokes, you're just making jokes.
Yeah.
But I was out walking and then I saw a friend of mine and then he was with his other friend. I don't really know him that well, but I met him a couple of times, right?
Okay.
And then I forget, like, you know, when you're talking to your buddy and you make fun of each other a lot, he kind of got into like the roast realm, which I shouldn't have entered him into it. But this fool was wearing those Adidas track pants, but they were so tight, you could see like the nub of his dick. And I literally just said real quick, I was like, oh shit, man, your dick got COVID? I was like, why? He was like, I was like, you got a face mask on your dick, bro. What the fuck is that? And then randomly, we're at a coffee shop, other people at the other table started laughing. And you could tell this fool got hella red.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck, he's not my homie. And so I felt so fucking bad, dude. But then it didn't help because my other buddy started fucking laughing his ass off. Wow. He was like, dude, I've been trying to tell you that shit. You got fucking fat. Don't wear those pants anymore. And then he just started going in on him. And afterwards, I just DM'd him. I was like, hey, bro, I know we're not homies like that. And I just got cut up because we were making fun of it. I'm so sorry.
Hilarious.
But he was cool with it. He was like, yeah. He's like, that shit was funny, but man, I was embarrassed, man. Because I saw his face get red. I was like, oh, shit.
Crazy, spooky, scary, hilarious. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
What up, bitch? I'm Haley Bieber, son. Got my own drink. Bow, I'm over here at Hey Hey in Echo Park, Los Angeles. Thai iced tea because I'm Thai and I'm cool. One shot of espresso because your boy is sleepy because of these goddamn babies. A little bit of simple syrup because life is sweet, but not too sweet. Wrap it up, blend it up, rub it down. Delicious salted coconut foam all around your walls like sweet jizz in your mouth. Bang. And of course, my balls in your mouth, you gotta suck on my balls. And a nice little kick of spice for the cinnamon stick on the edge. Bang! We calling that the Timothy de la Espresso. Yeah. Pull up to Hey Hey, Echo Park, Los Angeles. Get you one, it's delicious.
Hey, real quick, while I have your attention watching this episode, I want to awkwardly interrupt this clip to say, Sin Foods merch has dropped. Son, if you didn't know, Sin Foods, the mixtape T, Sin Foods, gang, gang, David So, me, burgers, noodles. Go to dudes with a Z, dudesmerch.com, get you a shirt, and they are thick, bro. I told Ricky Shucks, I was like, yo, give me the thick, good material because I want this shit to feel nice and last, okay? I realize, yes, the conversion rate internationally to Canada is kind of crazy. I know shipping costs are silly. Trust me, there's nothing we can do about that, all right? So get you a shirt. They're thick. They're dope. I love it. Mine smells good. Get you one.
Speaking of dick prints, I remember there was a time...
Testicle pants is so stupid.
I mean it too. There was a time where, that's not even a joke, there was such a conversation about dick prints and girls looking at dick prints where I was like, where it was like, oh, when he got them gray sweatpants on, you know, I'm looking for the dick print, whatever. I was like, if I'm wearing my gray sweats, I can't wear these super tight boxer briefs. It's girls gonna be looking for dick print. I can't be out with no dick print. So I would make sure to wear like loose boxers with the gray sweats so there would be some print. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, can't have a girl looking down the dick print. Ain't no dick print. Gotta have some print out.
I got these boxers. So this is what happens sometimes when you look for cheaper alternatives to the stuff that you like. And so there's these like Tommy John's boxers. Have you had those? They're made with like rayon. They're like super, you can't feel them at all, but they look nice. Mm-hmm. So I got another brand that does the exact same fabric, but the cut is off. So what they did was that in front of the boxes, I had them on right now, they have these like flap in the front where you could stick your dick out to piss. But there's so much extra fabric there, it just looks like a sad snuffleupagus. Like but I bought a pack of like 10 of these. Mm-hmm. And I can't return them now. And it's worse because I lost like the 20 pounds. So now they're extra just flap, just hanging, and it just makes my dick look terrible.
Well, maybe anyone who sees it would just assume it's just you on soft and it's like, it's great.
It just looks like a bunch of like labia fucking flesh like this in front of my crotch area. I hate it.
Show me.
I refuse.
Show me.
No, it's embarrassing and you're disgusting.
There was one time I was wearing some gray sweats. I went to the restaurant, my family's restaurant, and there was older Thai ladies working back there. And I had some sweats on. And my mom, like, I gave her a hug. I went in there. She was like, what's that? What's wrong with your pants? I was like, that's my penis, Mom. And the Thai ladies were like making little jokes about it. And I'm like, You damn right. they kept like making jokes. I'm like, yeah.
You know what the business is?
That's right. It's not little 10-year-old Timmy doing homework at the tables anymore, baby.
This was 9 years old.
It's 12-year-old Timmy, bitch.
With a dick print. When did you start caring about that shit? Do you remember like the age where you were like concerned about those type of things like for the opposite sex?
You know, I mean, not necessarily about dick print, but I do remember, feeling like I want to look cute for girls at a very young age, right? And I think it kind of goes back to my mom. My mom used that to make me want to do certain things. Like she'd be like, you know what? You better eat your vegetables so you can be strong because girls won't like you if you're not strong, like shit like that. Like, or eat tomatoes. Tomatoes are good for your skin because if you have really nice skin, or brush your teeth so you have a nice smile so girls like your smile. My mom would always say shit like that, right? And lucky for her, it worked out because I've always liked girls. Like I never had like a girls are yucky stage, right? Yeah. And even, I might have told this story before, but I remember being in 7th grade. I had a big crush on this girl named Tina Moore. She was half Japanese, half white. She thought she was so cute. And I was like in her face saying something, and she was like, and you have a unibrow, and that is not attractive. I went home, took a razor, shaved that shit off, dog, at 7th grade. And I was like, oh, okay. I did not know that this was an issue.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, when somebody could hit that thing that you're insecure about, it hurts a little much.
I didn't even know I was insecure about it.
Exactly. But when people can do that, so my best friend used to say that shit. He goes, the reason why people didn't like roasting and having fun with you is that they make fun of general shit. Your shit's too specific.
Right.
I was like, what do you mean? I was like, so we have a friend of ours, and then she had like this like small like pimple on her head. And then she made a joke at me, and I was like, what the fuck is that Google map pin on your forehead? And then she was so pissed. I was like, what the fuck's the point? She was making fun. He's like, yeah, but your shit was so, you somehow always hone in on the insecurity. It's like, make fun of anything else, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was okay, I get it. Like, I didn't think about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to one up the person.
You're like, what's up with that cellulite, though?
Yeah, it'll be like some shit like that.
She's like, you look so dumb in that shirt. Okay, what's up with that cellulite, bitch?
That's probably when your boyfriend left you, you fucking lumpy bitch.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that's why your dad died, huh?
Dude, no fuck. I might have told this too. I got fucking in trouble because this kid was making fun of me, and then I said, "That's why your dad left you and nobody loves you." And it was in elementary school. And I was like, "What's the problem?" He called me fat. That kid cried, and I didn't understand. I'm like, "Well, he fucking called me fat because I was insecure about being fat."
Yeah,
But it's like, bro, his dad literally just left him. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, guess what, dude? In your fucking face. Don't call me fat ever again.
There's this episode. You ever watch Pen 15?
No, but you told me that's a funny ass show.
Oh, dude, it's so good, so nostalgic. It's super nostalgic. Like, they'll be drinking Surge soda and shit. Like, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit we grew up on. It's our generation. And specifically, like, the joke I just made, there's one episode where the Asian girl, she's getting bullied. And then they're like, and then she finds, and then like her older brother is telling her like, nah, just tell him like, nah, that's why you got fucking, that's why you probably can't, whatever, with your little ass penis or whatever. And he's like teaching her how to roast. So she's in this roast, she challenges him to this roast, like after school. She's like, after school, you and me, blah, blah, blah. They're in a circle, they're like trying to roast. And she's like, yeah, whatever, that's why your dad died. Oh, and everyone's like, yo. Yeah. And the kid starts crying.
That was literally the moment I got in so much fucking trouble. Teacher was mad at me.
Wow.
And I think like that was something that was kind of known, but you just like you're not supposed to like say it out loud.
Right.
I didn't know. He just pissed me off because he called me fucking fat.
I mean, look, man, fucking can't stand the heat, then get out of the kitchen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, don't be a little bitch. It's probably why your dad left.
That's the best though. Like, don't make fun of someone. Don't like start shit if you can't handle them going crazy.
Exactly. Well, here's the thing too. He did that fat joke in class in front of everybody. And by the way, the fat joke, and look, I'm not defending myself, but I kind of am a little bit, was literally out of nowhere. Like I wasn't talking to him. at all.
Then he deserved it. 100%.
I was like, what the fuck, man? But you know, like when you're like the bully kid, they just think that if one person's doing it, people just try to pile on. But it's like, I wasn't even talking to you. It's between me and this other guy. Or like the other person that we were roasting off with. It was like, you're gonna catch a fucking stray.
Same shit, man. If someone was coming at me like trying to roast, I would definitely go for the jugular, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I'm little. Like, leave me alone, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, like, I didn't ask for this. So if you're trying to come at me, trying to make a fool out of me in front of my boo, in front of my little half white, half Japanese boo that doesn't like my unibrow?
You do this for the fucking Sachiko? Sachiko Hanada? Are you
man. Like, what the fuck, dog?
I definitely like those moments too. Like when I first said I wasn't going anywhere the first week, and when you got time, you got time. And then there's what I was so just like, I'm delirious. I just started roasting people all day, like who were just writing dumb shit. And a lot of it was fun fans, like we're just going back and forth like fun shit. But there was one, I don't know, I was like locked in, and I just kept going in on the stories over and over. But the guy was super cool because we were just kind of making fun of each other.
Okay.
But then my friends wrote back, he's like, dude, what did this guy do to you? Like, why are you fucking destroying this kid?
He called me cringe?
Yeah. He said I had a really big forehead. And so I just kept screen capping everything about his body and everything. But it was really, really fun. Guy was a super cool guy, dude, by the way.
My pet peeve is when someone talks shit to you online, you reply with whatever, whether you're it's a rebuttal or a roast, and then they say, "Damn, I guess I hit a nerve, huh? Wow,
No.
I must have really been speaking some truth for you to go out of your way to take the time to reply to me.
No.
Are you dumb? This is my job."
Also, too, you came into my house.
This
is my house.
Exactly, dog. The comment section is my fucking house.
Yeah.
You come in here, you didn't take your shoes off, I'm gonna fucking jiggle your dick, dude.
I was like, you didn't take your shoes off? I'm gonna make you take your shoes off.
Damn, that's way funnier. That's good. Bring it back. Right. You come to my house, you didn't take your shoes off? Well, guess what? I'm gonna make you take your shoes off, buddy. Yeah, you better believe it.
Yeah, you better watch your fucking mouth, dude. And after you take your shoes off, you're coming to my house. Don't you dare pick up that fork or use chopsticks in this house. You understand? And then that shrine, you're gonna put a big old pomelo on it. It's a grapefruit.
No. You come into my house, you say something crazy, guess what? I'm gonna make you stop saying crazy things.
Damn. I'm only doing that when I stab people now. It doesn't even sound like a knife, like what a knife would sound like. Or like a stab. But like, this is, yo, hey, your cousin's the coolest ever, dude.
She actually is. Shout out to my cousin, man. Now. Well, shit, I think that's a great note to end it on.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching another episode of Dudes Behind the Foods. Let's see. Buy a bottle, pre-order your bottle of Jester's Court if it's available. If it's available, the website will pop up somewhere. If not, just wait. Follow Jester's Court Brandy on Instagram.
Secret Society, SERTSOCIETY. What I have on right now is our Fashion Basics. It's the one that's less expensive, but it's for your everyday wear, so you could have your basics in your closet. That's way better than anybody's shit.
Yes, sir. No Chaser Live coming to Honolulu, Hawaii, March 8th, March 9th. Get you a ticket. Link in the description below.
Gang.
Thank you all for watching. We love you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Yo, it's the dudes behind the food. Dudes.